Okay, I know it's been read to death, but let's do it again. The future of Twitter. I'm just going to ask about Twitter. I'm not necessarily including Elon into the mix because he's still doing the layoffs and then blah, blah, blah. So it's hurting the this and hurting the that. And people are exiting, especially with the new Kanye thing. So, future of Twitter. Future of Twitter. The Fool. Of course. I mean, he can show up in the read. I just wasn't reading for him specifically, but there is the Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Emperor, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands. Word of warning, this is not a good card. This is talking. This is a social media platform. Temperance, Knight of Pentacles. It shall remain though. It'll be here still, but okay. So the Fool and the Five of Pentacles. So there's something new here, and it's going to be thrown out. So there might be even more layoffs or something of that nature, because something is coming brand new that is going to cause a lot of loss. And this is going to be financial loss. So this may not be layoffs, because that should be the opposite, to where now you have more money because you're paying less people. But there's something here that is going to cause a lot of financial loss. And I wonder if it's the Kanye and the swastika thing, because this is brand new. He's done the layoffs already. And so this is a new journey type thing. This is something, the Fool is not over in 24 hours, because the Fool's journey needs to go to the World card. And so in order for it to go to the World card, we need to go through the journey. It goes through the ups and downs and the ins and outs. And so this is going to cause a financial loss over time. You do have time to correct this, though, with the Fool. So if you were to get this combination in your personal life, the Fool is just the beginning. It's also zero. Zero is potential. So you have enough time to correct whatever this is. Again, tarot does not tell you what to do, it tells you what you can do. So this is not telling you what is going to happen for sure. It is telling you what's going to happen if you continue on this path. And so, again, you have time to correct it. The Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is going to be very, very erratic. You've got two very fast moving cards here in this read, and both of them in a negative position. And so this is going to be a very costly mistake. This is the bad side of the Fool, to where he does walk off the ledge. And it actually is not just a grassy meadow or something pretty underneath. This is actually going to be a bad thing. The Knight of Swords is chaos. It's uncontrollable. It's like bull in the china shop. Just get out of the way. The Four of Cups is something you're going to have to accept. So, or not, because you can do this the hard way. Again, Twitter is about to go through a tower moment. The tower is not here, but it's going to crumble slowly instead of just bam all at once. And so you have time to correct this, but you need different heads in charge. Because this, with the Emperor, needs to plan and there needs to be moderation. And so the people at the top, or the person at the top, needs to do a little bit more moderation, a little more internal healing, or be a little more temperate, a little smarter. Don't be foolish, because you're causing a lot of loss. And where'd that go? You're causing a lot of loss. Page, or the Knight of Pentacles in the Word of Solace, does say that we do continue. So it's still there. It'll still be there. Word of warning, though, is the talking and communication could be a lot of exits, too. Now, there's another thing, too. This is not what the Eight of Wands means, but for me, it is. I'm going to show you why it means that for me, though. This, sometimes I use for everyone's working, but not at the same pace. Because you see, the wands are not all in a straight line. They're not all working at the same pace, and they're not all doing the same thing. But you do need them to be on the same page. The Knight of Pentacles requires such a thing. He requires you to be on the same page. Because he needs this done, but he needs it done right the first time. And this is why I also say, because you see those 8 wands are there, and they're not all the same height. This person's overworked. That's because some people are not pulling their weight. Some people are overcompensating, some people are undercompensating, so forth and so forth. And so what he needs is for everyone to be on the same page. Gossip, lies, negative communications. This again, you have time to correct these things, Twitter. But this is what's going to happen. If you continue upon this journey, again, tarot does not tell you what is going to happen, tells you what could happen should you continue this path. If you continue this path of foolishness, because it's negative. This is not a new journey, this is negative. Well, it's a new journey, but it's a negative one. There's loss, and in the end, there's negative talk. So you still get the bad reputation, you still get the bad news, you still get the bad outcomes. Twitter, you have to fix this. And it starts at the top.